back to Lion Guard. I know it's been a few days. क्या भाई मैं क्या बीमार था और अब तबीयत वापस आ गई है तो चलो शुरू करते हैं. So after the death of Simba, the funeral of Simba took place. Everybody said their kind words and left. Nala was like 60 at that time. Lions normally live up to 60. Lion looked like he's going to die like 30 years earlier. I'll explain that in a bit. They all know that C only had like I don't know 3 or 4 days left. And so she knew that she was going to die of old age. And Kiara and Kovo, they were living happily. भगवान माफ कर देना मुझको. But you'll know that in a bit. तो मैं क्या करूं भाई? If you're smart, you know what's coming. Nala was getting weak. She couldn't even walk. Old age was making her old. They all know that Kiara will become queen in a few days. But little did they know, the person, Rockwood's brother, Rockwood had also betrayed them. Knowing the fact that he didn't need to go after Nala, he was going to die in a few days also. They went. Khan obviously knew about this. Rockwood would have told their location. So he migrated them toward like a new place. He knew that he didn't want them to die. After he lost his father, he lost a lot of stuff. There was still a few days for them to go hunting or horcruxes. By then, Karan was wondering. He did use his sticks. The sticks were very powerful. How do you strike a blow? How do you use your stick to kill? Gosan says, I think I'll know the answer to that. And he says there are three ways that you should not do. One is a mind controlling. Well, basically they're in sort of trance, I must say. That is called you do what I say. You do what I say. The killing spell is known as die. The torture spell is known as torture. That's the most powerful stick in the world. Scar has that. It was a few days time. The day came, our final day. Nala knew that she was in her final moments of her life. The guard who sent everybody paid a visit. He knew that he had to deliver the news to Scar because he had been tasked with mission. Nala told Gosan to be brave and do everything. She told Kiara to do everything. She told Kayan to stay strong and help them fight this war and protect his sister because Scar will eventually come for them. You do really know what's going to happen next. Kayan will. I don't want to say it. Why am I acting emotional? Listen, I could not. It's going to be a pain. Simba's death was planned. But Banga's death was not. There they go. Kiara obviously has to head it back. But after a few moments later, they're looking at him in tears in the eyes. Nala passes away. And then he realizes she still had a few weeks left. But someone put poison in her drink. And of course that person was Scar. On the other side of the country, Scar had managed to find a way to resurrect Usari and Zira. He made Usari and Horcrux. He hadn't told Usari about this yet. But everybody knew that this is not gonna end well though. A few nights later, after a bit of spying, he found the location. But he was not planning to kill Banga yet. He knew that killing Banga will be the best thing ever. Because Banga was like a brother Kayan never had. Speaking of which, I can't go to the Banga at that scene, Yet. This was a pain, man. Seriously. I can't do this. So, on the other side, Kosan teaches everyone the 3 spells. Kayan was the fastest to learn, obviously. He kills. He literally tortures a follower of Scar. Kosan was obviously disguised. They all tortured the impersonated followers of Scar for hours. They even used the curse on them, but let them go to torture them. And then they all killed it. I cannot, bro. I cannot. This is like too much. This is too much. Even though the fact, knowing that they have less chances of winning, he had to go hunting Horcruxes. People in Nala took place and they all said their words. Everybody, he already knew that they had lost a lot of people yet, and the war was barely over. A lot of people still didn't believe that Scar was back, except for the Pride Landers, of course. But the Pride, Real Life was the 3rd Pride now to be in control from the 2nd. The first was the Tiger Pride, who was not fighting in this war. They all thought that this was just a lot of countries starting World War of Lions. But they did not know the fact that because Scar is going to reveal himself soon. By the next episode, he will be revealed. And they will be removed and the Pride Lands will become the best first stop. And they will be the... Basically, Real Life does not exist anymore. Kayan and his friends have taken over Real Life. Right, that's my opinion. Kyle knew something. Scar was going to kill at any cost. One day, Kusan told him that they had to do a mission, a great mission. And he said, there's one called Alexis. Alexis was betraying them. Oh, I'll be in the next mission. I will not kill any one of you, but I'll kill Alexis at your guard. Still, keep Alexis behind you. We'll have a duel. Not proper duel, but a duel. And I'll kill Alexis with my stick. Got it? He said, okay. The day came. They all went to defend the land. A lot of things happened. There Kion met Zira. Since he had blown her away. And then he met Usari. Well, kind of. He just saw Usari. He didn't actually meet him. He was not there. He was keeping a car, was keeping an extra. Sorry, क्या कर रहा हूँ? Extra close eye on Usari. He said he is never leaving his side because Usari was the easiest Horcrux to kill. Banga would kill him easily. That's why he wanted Banga dead more than anyone. Finally, the big day came. Gosan said, You're the reason. The fact that Scar is not the king of the Firelands. You know, the man that you think is your lord is a murderer. The biggest murderer on the planet right now. I don't care. He's killed a lot of people. I don't care. Poison. He put that poison there. He put it. Gosan was like looking like he was about to cry, but he didn't want to blow his cover. Gosan and Kion dueled. They dueled for a long time, but Gosan finally killed Alexis. But finally, after the battle, the time came. He had found the location of them, of Kiara and Kovo. He went there. Kovo did everything to try and kill his father, but he was unsuccessful. He killed Kovo, his own son, and then after a few moments, Kiara was dead too. Kion arrived late at the scene. After he was so out of range that he tried to use killing spell on Scar, even knowing that nothing will do anything. They dueled. But Scar ran away. Now he was crying. He was crying like anything. He lost every one of his family. Only Timon and Pumbaa, Banga and all his friends were alive. But more than that, he was now the future king. Kiara and Kovo had one of the funerals ever. Kion was so sad. The fact that Kiara was going to become a queen. She always had lessons of becoming a queen, but she never became one. Her coronation was just one freaking day away. And now he has become king. He said something, we'll kill him, no matter what it cost. And then the episodes end. Yeah, I know this is one of the shortest episodes I ever recorded. This was meant to be a big episode, but did not become a big episode. I was more focused on killing. This was like a Simba episode, man. Just skip this episode. I'll give a spoiler. The death of all of Kion's family. The death of Kiara and Kovo. I'll just give you the spoiler, okay? My original plan was to kill John this series. And I was like, I couldn't bring myself to kill the characters I loved. I love watching. Okay. Yeah, John, especially John Jack. I couldn't bring myself to kill him, I couldn't bring myself. That's why Kiara and Kovo had to pay the price of me not being able, of me being a Lion Guard fan and not a Lion King fan. This was the saddest episode I ever recorded. I know the Lion King fans will be like, why did you do this, you stupid idiot? Kiara and Kovo are so much better than CD and John Jack. Listen, buddy. Lion Guard for life. I don't care about the trash Lion King. This Lion Guard show is the best, will remain the best, and it will be always be better than the Lion King. That's why I don't care. Simba had to die. How many years you want Simba to live? Come on. You guys know that the Lion King characters are going to pay the price of me being a big Lion Guard fan. You all know that that's what's going to happen. You knew. What did you do? Nothing. Nothing. So goodbye. Tata.